Hello, final battle tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo. This is it! We're gonna fight Gothmenes and all his baddies one last time, hopefully without any trouble, and just kill them all. So, between episodes, I redid the last section of this dungeon, and I discovered that essentially the trigger is different than what I thought. There may be a timer that goes off, but I haven't actually seen it. What always happens is, for me, once you've gone in and found the crystal, as soon as you step here, the Beholder X-word name guy, he says something like, oh, your time's almost up, and then if you leave, you've got like 4 or 5 steps before the final battle. So you can go to the top section, and this section, and then into the middle, but you can't go this section into the middle and then up, because it triggers the fight. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how the timer works exactly, but I think it's more, once you've picked up the crystal ring and then left this inner area, the battle starts no matter what. That seems to be the rule, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, I've redone that and I've saved it here, just in case something bad happens. And we've buffed up, so I think I've got basically every buff there is in the game on us, except maybe the shield spell or something like that. But we've got bark skins, we've got haste, we've got mirror image. You can't pre-cast blink or what's that other one? Dispel evil. There's a couple that I might try to cast in battle if we can. But yeah, there's a lot of spells on us right now. Most of them will last 20 to 30 turns, or rounds of combat. Some of them will last hundreds, so there'll be lots of time. Anyway, let's get to work. I think it's 1 more step. 2 more steps? Let's recast Bless. That's the one that wears out the quickest. Oh, it can't be recast until it wears out. Alright, I was a few steps short. I knew I was close. Anyway, we've seen this before. Don't give him the crystal. No. And everyone's mad. Blah, blah, blah. Grackle liches, Moander bits, spiders. Fella McGubbin, protect us! He's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah. Alright. Okay, please let us go quicker this time than last time. Okay. So, last time we tried this fight, we didn't get very far. The primary problem was that I kept getting interrupted by lightning from Draco Liches and blue minions. So I'm thinking maybe right off the bat, like, I'd like to Meteor Shower, because I think it might work on the Draco Liches. But I don't know. What I think we should try to do is split up a little bit better, so we get hit by less lightning. And then, honestly, the only one I can trust is the spell that casts instantly, so that I know it's not going to be interrupted. And we just have to try... Like, if we're lucky, it'll hit the pet of Callistes. Unfortunately, it won't do anything to the dragons, or the bits of Moander. But the more of those we can kill, the better. Now, Shinga, you're just gonna have to charge in there and try to kill a Draco Lich, or all of them. That's literally what you do, though, and I'm actually gonna drop your AC a tiny bit, and just say, kinda like, two-handed sword it, basically. It may be worth... I didn't buff up with a scroll of protection from Dragon's Breath. It may be worth doing that, but I didn't want to try that just yet. That's my reserve. We got 1. That'll definitely help. Okay, now Pixel, you're going to do the same thing I did, basically. Split up from the party a little bit, and then immediately try to kill a bunch of Bane minions down here. No time for anything that's not instant. Let's see. This way we'll hit 2 no, more important to hit the Bane minions. Stop the lightning as much as possible. And we still killed a couple Pet of Callistes. Those disintegrates, oh, I've got it on a little bit high speed for now. Sorry about that. Let's turn it down a little bit. Those disintegrates coming in could really ruin us if we got bad luck. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So, what does Rodica do? We could try to fireball these pets. We could try to attack a Draco Lich. Try to nail those. I think a delayed blast fireball right here might be worth it. So let's split up a little bit again. Try not to group up too much. And just nuking. I know I should heal up Fella as well. I'm planning on having him heal himself. Alright, right here. That was not as effective as I was hoping. Alright, Christiana. Same idea, except the other side, basically. Like, I don't know what else we could do here that's going to be successful, basically. At least we kill all the blue minions right now. We didn't kill all the spiders. We haven't done much against the Draco Liches. Disintegrate hit. That's lucky. Because theoretically, that could have actually disintegrated him, and that would have been really bad. Instead, all that we had was one of his mirror images was destroyed. So that's good. Alright, now fella, you need to heal yourself up real fast. Okay, another disintegrate. Luckily, you're not killed by poison. Here comes all the Draco Lich lightning breath. I think we have to try to focus down the Draco Liches next. Although everything in this battle is terrible. But I need to stop, like, because there's like, the thing is, like, the Dragon Breath is like guaranteed damage. The Pet of Callistes and Bits of Moander, if they hit us, can poison kill, which would be very bad. But it's not guaranteed like the lightning. And there's a lot of Draco Liches. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than we need to kill this dragon. It might be worth putting Blink on more people. I'm just thinking. Actually, I can't, because she's got a Globe of Invulnerability on. This won't do anything. That's one of the weaknesses. And in fact, if the enemies aren't casting normal magic, the globe is wasted, and this would have been better. Yeah, I didn't think of that until just this second. I think the +2... No, I need the shield. Very good shield there. Alright, it's also pretty important to kill these spiders. Now, everyone should have fire touch, so unless the enemies are immune to fire, we should be getting bonus damage from that as well. Now, I'm worried about moving away from this bit and getting a back attack. Let's try to spread out and keep killing. Killing what's adjacent. Alright, Pixel. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh yeah, I put fire shield, so if we get hit by melee, it shouldn't be as bad. Got another Draco Lich, though. Alright, now I'm stuck over here with another Bit of Moander. Alright, so far, so good. Better than last time, anyway. Okay, Shinga's taking a couple lightning bolts. I'm doing fine. I should still have Mirror Image and Blink on myself. I could try some more magic here. Probably better than melee attack. You know what? I think it might be worth like a hold monster. I didn't bring any. Of course I wouldn't bring any. Why would I not bring that? Well, Cone of Cold will work. On the bits. Probably won't work on the Draco Liches. Alright, I'm gonna try... I don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna try Meteor Swarm. And we're gonna move Christiane up. I think... I know we're hasted, but the bits of Moander are so tanky. I think Cone of Cold will do more damage. And they can kill us if they get a poison attack off. So I can't let them get back attacks. Pixel's gonna rush the Draco Lich. Another one down. Alright, slow is really annoying because it counteracts my haste. I did get Meteor Shower off, so let's... Unfortunately, there's not much to hit left, but I'm curious if it will work. Just the Pets of Calliste, huh? Still not bad. I managed to kill 2 pets with it, so I'm happy with that. So what do we got left? One Draco Lich, a lot of bits. I think we've pretty much got this under control. What I don't want is this guy to breathe lightning. So there you go. Alright, Shinga, I think you're on Dragon Slaying, if you can get over there. Oh, you're no longer hasted, actually. In fact, you may even be slowed. Oh, we can't get by. Gotta kill that one first. Okay, all is well. Nothing to worry about. Let's see what I want to do. I'm just gonna throw in a Cone of Cold. There we go. This one's almost dead. Alright, Pixel's in a bit of a precarious position here. Good. Pixel's fine. Alright, Christiana, can you finish off that spider? Alright, just a little bit longer and we got this. It's hammer time, yo. Okay, good. Fella not getting poisoned. That's what we needed. Okay, now we're not going to end combat here. We're going to be real sneaky. Just keep hitting yes for that. I don't want to waste a lot of turns. Every turn that goes by decreases the duration on all your spells. But what I want is to cast a... Dang it! I can't re-haste because of... Well, Fella or Shinga can be re-hasted. But anybody who's running out of those charges... Anyone that's got Globe of Invulnerability can't. Yeah, I was hoping I could do a little bit more buffing, because I can't actually redo mirror images or blinks. I wonder... This is actually something I've never tested. I wonder if Dispel Evil sticks between combats. I don't know. Let me just check here, if we look... Make sure all of our spells are still up, basically. Right? So, Shinga's been slowed. Most people have been frightened a little bit. But you can see, like, Bark Skin's gonna wear off, Fire Touch. There's a lot of spells that won't last much longer. Haste is good for now, unless it was dispelled by slow. And there's not much I can do about that, except for Fella and Shinga. Alright, that's fine. That's all we'll really worry about. Just trying to prep for the next battle. So, I already have haste started, right? I think. Not much we can do. Why would this cost us... That's really annoying. If that breaks a mirror image by doing that. That's not very nice. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. I got my haste. Shinga's at least not slowed anymore, but he actually isn't, he's not at 4 attacks, he's just at 2 attacks. Alright, we won the first round. The duel between Gothmenes and Elminster rages on. Both are tiring, but Gothmenes seems to draw power from the pool. Beware, Elminster shouts. The deadly orbs are all around ye. Eyes full of hatred, Zoham assaults you. Yeah, this could be problematic. Now, unfortunately, magic isn't going to do much here. And I hope we've still got haste. Because we need these things to die really, really fast. So I think the Elder Orb is the most important one to kill. That one. But, I mean, we need to kill everything. And I don't think we can do anything other than melee. Like, melee will do the most damage. And actually, I'm not sure if AC will do us any good at all either. Just maximum damage to kill them as fast as possible. Not hasted, that's not good. Come on, girls. That's at least one dead. Yeah, the Globe of Invulnerability was probably a mistake, because we could have started this fight hasted, and that would have been better. I wonder if you can turn the Death Tyrants who are technically undead. I don't know if it's worth it. Slowed already? And also, shouldn't my Globe of Invulnerability prevent the enemy from using slow on us? You'd think. At least Fella is fine. I guess slow is area of effect. There's a lot of stuff going on. I really wish we hadn't been slowed, but not everybody was slowed. Well, we dodged all those rays. So many spells going off. Flesh just... Oh, no! I don't know what else you can do. If you could walk into this fight hasted, it'd be a lot easier. But you can't... Well, I guess we could have. And Fella's actually slow. That's really bad. Alright, well, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to be successful again because of, now Shinga's dead. I think he got disintegrated, actually. So I may have missed it. So that cured Fella's slow. I still want him hasted, though. It's really hard to keep track of what spells are still active in combat like this. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry, Shinga. Too many beholders. Oh, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. Rodica lost her enlarge as well. And then we can't... Okay, the Globe of Invulnerability protected us from basically nothing, and now we can't rebuff because of it. That's really dumb. So don't use Globe of Invulnerability. That's a mistake. You turn again to Elminster's desperate fight, only to have your blood turn cold. Exhausted, the mage stumbles, and the Baylor's whip sweeps him into the pool. In the blink of an eye, he slips under the surface and is gone. Well, so much for Elminster. With a gibbering howl, Gothmenes celebrates his victory. Then he regards you. His eye travels over the mountains of ruin you have left, and a specter of doubt passes over his face. His face brightens when he spies your losses. Look! It's just Shinga, and we'll get him back after this fight's over. You watch. It's only a second to cast the right spell. Perhaps you have earned the use of my gem. With it, you can rule the realms. I will teach you the word to command it if you let me go. Ha! Not a chance. Gothmene licks his lips. Minions to me, he calls. But only a few lumber forward. Bane, protect your chosen one! He screams. And it seems his evil master does not hear. But then a weird light issues forth from the pool of Bane. Did he just dispel all of our magic? No, I think Goldblock, well, I don't think he dispelled everything, I don't know. Emboldened, the Baylor closes for a duel to the death. Prepare for the whatever. Well, there's not as many this time. Where's my casting? Green dragons, blue minions, Gothmenes with his whip and his flaming head. But seriously, why can't I cast my fireballs? Is that what Bane did? Because that's cheating. You can't do that. Well, this is one of the reasons I brought the fine longbow, because I knew something like this might happen. We need to split up, and we need to kill these Bane minions really quickly. Including that green dragon. I'm thinking of kind of backing up over here first. Depending on how quickly we can get our actions. At least we've got that fire effect still up online. I'm not sure exactly how this fight's gonna go. This is a new one for me. No magic. What's more dangerous, the green dragon or the minion? I don't know. We can probably kill the minion faster. This would probably be a lot easier if we were still hasted, because we'd get 4 attacks instead of 2. And, oh, you know what we should also be doing is, switching to the better arrows. I forgot. I should have rearranged them a little bit. Because we just missed an attack. Like, we can't afford... That was really good. Now, the Vorpal Longsword is so strong. It's a shame to unequip it. But we'll put it back on later. Let's go better arrows, fine longbow. Alright, let's try to kill this green dragon then. I don't like that. I'm not supposed to be standing in the middle of the room. Come on, Shinga's corpse. Delay them. I need to get out of here. Good job. Good job, me. Now, maybe I can just kill this dragon quick. With no magic. Ugh. Well, all he hit was a couple of fella's mirror images. Fella's images look to be gone. So all we need to do is abuse terrible combat AI and we'll be fine. Right? How can I miss? Just kill the dragon, please. Thank you. So, actually, best case scenario, we just hold the line here and then pummel these guys with arrows. Maybe? Oops, that's not who I meant to shoot. So fella will have to switch back to his sword. Oh no. He's crying about having to use his real sword again. And maybe he just tries to block them here. I mean, I don't... You'll kill the Moander before too long. Maybe this will work. We've got Gothmenes stuck. He's not doing anything. That's another... Okay, lightning's coming in, of course. Oh boy, that was a lot more damage than I was expecting. Well, we were fine until the green dragon... Hang it! Those dragons just cheat. Well, how are you supposed to deal with these minions when you can't... I can't... Oh, we actually have a lot of problems here, because we can't... I can't heal. There's no healing magic. So all I can do is throw a rock and hope that we kill them quickly, basically. Yeah, this is bad. The green dragon breath that wiped us out, that's... If Fella was alive, I'd feel a lot better about this. And we're gonna have to just take a hit. Or at least risk a hit, anyway. And same thing. We have to disengage. I like the fact that the zapping dealt damage to him. Nice. A little bit lucky there. Okay, the counter zap. Fire Shield is rocking it. I mean, we actually killed a bit of Moander in one shot on counterattack. That's crazy good. I did charge it so it did cold damage rather than fire damage, so was the right choice. Fire Shield, good decision. Global invulnerability, less good. Maybe we got this. I'm not letting him get first strike on me. Sorry. That was not fair. So he's got a Vorpal longsword as well? I didn't notice that. We really do need the AC on this fight, because... It's gonna be close. I don't know if we've got this or not. With no magic, no healing... We need to kill the dragon first, and hope that we can still kill Gothmenes before he kills us all. All right, I need to get in there. Come on, Self, you can do it. Yes, Self. Okay, he's getting better luck with this freaking Vorpal sword than Fella ever did. He's killed 2 of us in, like, 2 hits. What a cheater! You're such a cheater, Gothmenes. Okay, Pixel, it's just you and me, buddy. We gotta kill a Baylor. He's actually almost dead. Like, are we gonna do this? Dang it, Pixel, you're not supposed to get beheaded? Okay, final confrontation is just me and you, buddy. I don't have a good enough Thaco. My Thaco's not as good as the rest of the team. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I think every time I go first, I blink before he can attack me. So maybe I'm gonna win. No! Oh, he hit me, but he didn't kill me. How is he not dead, though? Shouldn't the zapping kill him? Well, he was down to like 11 HP. I am victorious. I am the king of the realms. I have destroyed Baylor as a mage in melee combat with no freaking magic. And I get 112,000 experience for it. Thank you. Sorry, rest of the team. I'll be sure to drag your corpses to Elminster and get you resurrected as soon as we can. With a shudder of wings, the dying monster sails to the pool. That was about as close as it gets. And we got lucky. I am not happy with a battle with no... Like, I kind of messed it up a little bit because I put the wrong buffs on slightly. Not knowing how this was going to go. But a non-magic final fight is not cool. That was not nice. Bane, save your faithful servant. But the cruel lord coddles not those who fail him. The cold flame is merciless. I say, the fire shield may have saved us there, because I don't think we could have killed the bits of Moander without magic damage, so that was really good. The monster is gone. And, okay, a lot of stuff just happened there quickly. A Apparently Rodika's fine. She was just having a nap. I don't know what the deal was, but she seems fine now. What a happy little tune. I hate you, Elminster. Quit sending us through these portals without our equipment. Like, that final dungeon, not really even close to our full set of equipment. And basically no magic for the final battle. So, like, do a final encounter with not your normal weapons, like half your normal strength and weapons, and no magic. It's like, why even bother bringing your characters at all? They don't have anything to do with your original characters. Like, it's a complete different party. Anyway, as if from far away, Elminster speaks. So have the powers of good undone all of Blaine's plot. Yes, me, Blue, the mighty Blue. Everything is as it was, except for your dead corpses. Only ye and I know what fate the realms almost bore. And I have seen the deepest part of Bane's pool. Yet ye have pulled me back. I really wasn't planning on pulling you out. The crystal is all gone. The fog of forgetfulness lifts. You stand once again on a peaceful street in Flan. The townsfolk scurry about and children play in the streets. From all appearances, Flan is the same as it was the first day you arrived, except for a big, like 4 corpses. Do I have my spells now? Yes, thank you. Well, guys, you're lucky. You're darned lucky that I know Resurrection. I'm not sure what happened to Christiana that let her get back up after the end of the fight instantly. So, did anyone get disintegrated? Looks like not. If he was disintegrated, he would have lost everything. We actually got to keep our gear this time. See? When they want to, they can let us travel through dimensions without losing all of our magic gear. What's with that, huh? So yeah, we got to keep everything, at least. That's something. I gotta say, I wish we were able to loot Gothmenes and take his Vorpal sword. We actually did pretty well, except that he, like, beheaded 3 of our party. Like, Shinka was killed by beholders. And then I think Fella got taken out by acid breath. And then it was like... I thought Pixel, Christiana, and Rodika were all beheaded. I don't know how Rodika got back up from that. Maybe something else killed her, but I thought it was beheading for sure. It was a thief trick, probably. Rodika, you'll have to explain that one in the comments. Paused the video back a little while ago. Tell me exactly how you survived. Anyway, I think that's the end of the game. I've actually lost my gold box companion here, so I have to save it just to load it back up. There we go. Everything should look proper again. So I think we got pretty lucky on that fight. There's 3 rounds. The first round with proper buffs and a lot of delayed blast fireballs, not too bad. The second round with beholders is just down to luck. Each time they get a turn, they get 2 or 3 spells that could insta-kill somebody, and even with maximum saving throws, sometimes people like Shinga are going to die. I don't know how you could get... Well, we would have killed the beholders quicker if everyone had been hasted. So I think the key is to not globe of invulnerability, and then at the end of each phase, re-haste the whole party, so you start the next one hasted, I believe, and then just rush and kill the ones you need to kill quickly. And the fine longbow plus arrow combo worked really well on the 3rd round. I knew a little bit that I didn't know for sure what was going to happen there with the final round. I wasn't trying to spoil myself. But I knew that it was recommended to bring a lot of ranged weapons and fine longbows. So yes, bringing the fine longbows, getting fire touch on everybody, and haste on everyone if we'd done that, we would have shot those pieces, those blue minions to pieces. Without any magic to heal, or fireball, or anything, you're really reliant on your ranged attacks. And Fire Shield proved really valuable as well. If only there was a way to protect against acid damage or lightning damage, it would have been a fair fight. Except for the beheading Vorpal sword. I don't know about that. That was not fair. Anyway, let's have a quick look around town. I'm not sure what they'll say other than, congratulations, nothing has happened, because they apparently didn't even notice. The children stop their play and stare in awe as you ransack their house and steal all their money. Do we have any money, by the way? A little bit. We could change the gems and jewelry into a fair bit of cash, but we did lose it accidentally somewhere along the way. Fortunes. I missed this house. I did a really bad job exploring episode 1. An old crone looks at your entrance. 5 platinum and I'll show you your future. The crone slips the coins into her spangled bodice. She sprinkles simples over the brazier. I don't know what that means. And a red mist rises up. The crone looks into it deeply and speaks. I cannot clearly see your future, nor even your past. It is veiled, and still it frightens me. Best I not know. I assume she would have told us more the first time we were here. Well, I'm really glad we can still buy armor. Fine clothing. I almost completely forgot about what Flan looked like before it got destroyed. So I think all I really want to do here is go to the what am I trying to say? The town hall? Yeah, this is the Flan that looks like the dark Flan. Audience. Sasha moves from behind the semicircular table, straightening her shirtwaist. I thought you would have been gone by now. I have cancelled my trip to Thar, and Flan is quite peaceful. Now, I assure you, we have little need of your kind. If you are desperate for work, the walls have been mysteriously damaged. The pay is fair. No. No thanks. That's probably the wall we destroyed with the horn. Oh, I almost forgot. An old man was asking after you. He said he would wait in the library. Sasha prattles on for a while, then you are escorted out. No respect, guys. Did we just get no respect? You enter the library. As the door closes, you hear the soft scuffle of sandaled feet. Soon, Elminster emerges from behind a stack of books. Greetings and well met. 'Tis in quite a quandary we find ourselves, is it not? We be the only souls who know how close Bane came to ruling the realms. Though it is a merciful plight, methinks. When the greater powers returned the cities, 'twas needful for them to return time as well. We, being in another dimension, escaped its effects. I would as soon forget the terrors I underwent in the abyss, as would some of our party. I fear I shall never be the same for having been there. But I have arranged passage on a ship for you. It sits low in the water, laden as 'tis with the trinkets ye like, and it will take ye to a land ye can call home. Mayhap ye, too, will be able to forget in time. I must warn ye, though, once you take passage on the ship, you will not be able to return. If you wish to retrieve something from the hold, Rolf will help you. Oh, there 'tis another ship there as well, one you might want to see Rolf about. The ship awaits ye at the passenger dock. I am for Shadowdale. Now, a good journey to ye. Well, that's good enough for me. The dock is up here, maybe? Priam hails you. It's good to see you after so long. One of these days we will have to go adventuring together. With the realm so peaceful these days, though, I don't know what we'd do. Look, we're too high a level. It's not fair. I have seen many of our old friends about town. Something in the stars seems to have drawn us all together. I don't really care about my friends. Passenger dock. Rolf approaches you from dockside. Ah, heroes! 2 ships await you at the dock. The first is a fine ship with a gilded forecastle, and a quarter-deck what's high and clear. The captain of the ship said he will wait until you are ready. I can't speak so well of the second ship. It limped in with a busted mizzen t'other day, but the captain's friendly enough. He says he's here to offer you... No, we're not doing it. Have you a mind to set sail? So, the challenge ship takes us to Dave's challenge. It's stupid. I read about it a little bit. It's... You enjoy battles with no magic? Go here. Also, you know, it's just, no. The one thing I don't like about this game is non-magic, losing your equipment fights. So no. What we'll do is basically we're ending the series. Sorry guys, no challenges. I'll level up first, just so you guys can see what final level we got. Pixel made it to mage 30. You guys would probably have gotten a lot more levels up if you'd survived the last fight. Christiana got a level up. Rodica got 2 again. I'm a cleric level 32, and that's the end of that. That's all we get. So, yeah, that's the game. Let's hop in here, check out the fine ship. I dislike final goodbyes. Do you really want to leave us? I think one of the ships is supposed to have all of our equipment that we'd given Elminster, but it's fine. Let's just go. You board the ship, which soon has its sails smartly set and a bow wave rising before it. You look back at Flan and the Stojano River rolling peacefully into the sea. What changes your hands have wrought? Literally nothing, because it's back to the way it was before we came here. When you first set foot towards adventure, the region was aboil with evil and corruption. Now its citizens will know a lasting peace, free from fear. What wonders will they create in this golden age? Turning your musings inward, you know a deep satisfaction in your deeds well done, and realize that it is time to say farewell to the land and the many people you met. And then the game closes. Literally, just bam, game closed. Alright folks, well, a short conclusion to the series here before I wrap the episode up. I did enjoy the game. Pools of Darkness was still fun. I particularly enjoyed the engine improvements over the course of the series. Some of the little minor details that make the game more playable in the Gold Box series. So the fact that the game remembers what spells you've cast so you can re-memorize them quicker, very, very helpful. The fix command, what else was useful in this game? Well, that was the main advantage, I guess. But those little things, they add up, and you can see there's been a lot of progress since Pool of Radiance. The very first game was missing a lot of the little niceties that later games in the series added in, and I thought that was good. This game also obviously had a lot more dialogue in it. Like, not everything was told via journals. It was nice to have some in-game text. A couple little songs, even though they weren't that impressive. Multiple world maps. Like, it was actually, I think, like, quite the feat of programming in terms of advances in the system, basically. I thought those were well done. Getting your characters to really high levels is kind of cool. You don't gain a lot of benefit out of it, but neat. I was really not a fan of losing your equipment for all those side adventures. Well, the 4 main boss dungeons, no equipment. That's stupid. I didn't like that at all. And some of the random encounters were really unbalanced, especially in Calliste's domain with the iron golems and the spiders. Moander's heart with the huge groups of Moanders, bits of Moander. And I didn't run into any random encounters that were too difficult in the final dungeon, at least, so that was nice. But occasionally a group of dragons surrounding you with no recourse to Dragon's Breath. Stuff like that. There's too many enemies that were just completely immune to magic and did damage that you couldn't do anything about. And just due to the nature of the system, kind of faithful to first edition, I assume, the fact that you can't raise, neutralize poison, stone to flesh, resurrect, you can't do any of that in battle. So if you get afflicted by stuff, you're basically stuck trying to win the fight without half your party if they start getting poisoned or whatever. And especially that final 3 battle, I could see that taking multiple attempts. Like, we barely made it. And how could you get stronger? There's no more level ups, none of that's going to matter. There's no better equipment, there's nothing else you can bring in. We had the best equipment you can find in Dark Flan. So, you're essentially down to random luck until, well, okay, the Scroll of Protection from Dragon's Breath probably would have halved the damage from the green dragons, and maybe the blue Bane Lightning Breath. Maybe. That would have helped, but that would not have done anything against the Beholders one-shotting you. Most of our people actually died to the final boss's beheading effect. Again, these are effects that you have almost no control over, and that's the less, like, player ability. Like, you've got no options to deal with that kind of stuff. That makes it less impressive. In, like, 2nd edition, there's a spell called Protection, Negative Plane Protection, and that will protect you against Undead's level drain. That gives the player the chance, at least, if you bring the right spell, to prevent a really nasty effect. There's also protection from lightning, protection from instant death effects. So at least if you know you're up against a certain challenge, you can kind of prepare for it, and maybe you'll die once, but if you reload, you can bring the right spells and basically counter the challenge, or most of the challenge. And I like that kind of play. In this gold box game, unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do against lightning, or acid, or vorpal blades. If you come up against them, you just cross your fingers and hope that they don't kill you. And if they kill you, there's nothing you can do, you're just dead till the end of battle. And that's, I mean, it's difficult, right? Like, it's hard to strategize around. So I didn't like, there's a couple parts I didn't like. Random battles were a little bit too difficult, and not enough ways to deal with, like, you know, I understand, right? Like, for parties of level 20 and higher, it's difficult to give challenging encounters in 1st edition Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. So they give us Drow, who resist most magic. They give us Iron Golems, who resist basically everything. They give us bits of Moandr, who resist everything. So you have to fight melee. So then you're down to, well, what actually helps? The haste spell, enlarge, blink, mirror image, and that's kind of it. None of the other, like, you know, there's probably 100 spells in this game, and 90 of them do nothing. So you're resorting to the same delayed blast fireball, haste, blink, and then over and over again the same thing, basically. And they do that to make it challenging, but it kind of limits your options, so there's really just one way. And then the majority of your other options you just don't even think about. How often did I cast the other spells? Because they do nothing. And then for the final battle, forget it, you don't even get magic. Just fight it as if you were fighters. Like, it makes the point of bringing a bunch of mages and clerics kind of useless, because it just comes down to number of attacks per round. And that's why everyone needs to be a fighter mage dual class, so that you've got the fighter attacks and Thaco, and also the mage abilities, so you can put blink on everybody. You know, like, it's weird. Anyway, that's the end of my ramble. I still think it was a good game, and I enjoyed it. And I will definitely be continuing with more gold box games in the future. I'm not sure which one's next. I might go for the Kryn series. I really like the 3 Kryn games. At some point, we might do Savage Frontier, and I would also like to do the Buck Rogers, the sort of sci-fi. It's still gold box style, but it's like, it's not Dungeons and Dragons anymore. It's actually science fiction, which is pretty cool. So I might look into some of those, and we'll see what happens. So a big thank you to the 6 viewers who became our party, or sorry, the 5, including and then counting me. And basically, we're putting these 6 characters on vacation. They sailed into the sunset, and if you'd like to comment on what your character did, that's their last adventure on this channel, I believe. As far as I'm concerned, BlueAnkylo, having slain a Baylor, one of the strongest demons in the realms, basically one-on-one, with a hammer, Blue is pretty satisfied with his life, and basically just wants to move somewhere where there's no demons, or spiders, or dragons, or mounds of flesh. So I'm looking for probably a floating castle somewhere that I can take over, or just create. A level 30 mage can certainly just craft his own castle. So I'm probably going to spend the rest of my life building myself a large flying fortress, and basically just shielding it with every enchantment imaginable that would destroy dragons, spiders, fleshy bits, and demons. So that's basically my lot. I might install a teleporter that I can bring in a friend or two to visit once in a while. You know, it's fine. We can have some reunions up there once in a while. But I kind of want some time alone just to do some magic. And, you know, I want to continue my adventures in enchanting items with magical effects, because we're still missing out on some boots of speed and girdles of giant strength. You know, I feel like I should continue working on those. So I've got some projects. That'll be fun. Alright folks, thanks for watching everybody, hope you've enjoyed the series. Hope you've enjoyed the music in the background. I want to make one final shout out to the OC Remix albums. I've kept the track listings on screen, so if you're interested in any of those, you should be able to find them pretty easily. They're all really high quality remixes of video game music, so I thought that was pretty good. And again, of course, big shout out to Goldbox Companion, who I feel makes these Goldbox games about 10 times more playable and watchable than they are just in the DOSBox emulator. Having that map and the character icons is incredibly, it's very valuable to me. So I forget the guy's name, but the guy that created Goldbox Companion is my hero as far as useful applications for old games. Great job there. Anyway, that's all. Thanks everybody, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you next series.